she doesn't be fucking already. What is on the top of your finances, all that shit. You want that shit to keep secret. You don't want that. You don't want to immediately, bro. And that's what my brother's making a mistake doing that, bro. Because not only is that, but when she's working with him, she harries him, and that makes him lose money because his money takes time. It's a tow truck business. My family owns a tow business. We have, I think, 5 trucks, and we're getting.
Hey, oh my bad. I overheard you say you're talking about dogs or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. Is it what kind of dog is it?
She has a pit bull, a Chihuahua.
Oh, really? Chihuahua? Oh, pretty cool. I was wondering. I heard a conversation about dogs. I came over, just wanted to, whatever.
Oh, I get you, man.
Alright, cool.
Let's call them. Let's see where they're at now. Let's call this other sister.
Oh, the 3 of them?
No, there's 2.
We're outside.
Come in. Come in.
That girl has been here for 2 or 3 hours, just walking in and out, trying to be all noticeable. And again, only yesterday was the day where, like yesterday, where the guys were talking about dogs and stuff, and the other guys the other day. So it's like they're taunting me. They're literally just trying to, and same thing with that. They always walk by me and do weird stuff like that, that at first glance, of course I'm going to see schizophrenic and delusional and insane or paranoid. Kiki, oh my god. It literally says Kiki right there. Now, believe it or not, I always try and call Satan Kiki as a joke for them. I can't even go into it because you guys will just think I'm insane. But I basically try and call them Kiki because they're trying to say I'm like a little girl or dog, when I'm saying they act like little girls and dogs because of how childlike they are based on their body language. And I don't know if I told you this, but I didn't want to seem as crazy at first, but I have a real, like, almost telepathic relationship with Satan.
Don't leave your shit inside the crib.
Oh, what?
Don't leave your stuff unattended inside.
Yeah, you're right. So, they talk telepathically to me. Like that girl over there, the red hair, at the other Burger King, red hair too. So many people around here have red hair. And it wasn't just like when I got here, everyone had red hair. They've been dyeing their hair red, putting more and more people with red hair around me. That girl with the red hair with that bike came here one day and was talking about a movie obsessively loud. And I have it on YouTube. I have a video, you can look it up, where she was talking about some movie where the guy needed to reconcile with their father, and that it was a slang about saving the human race and something like that. They're trying to convince me that they're Jesus or God or that. Like throwing baloney, like I've talked about. Like, which lies will you believe? They want me to think I'm a girl. Like that video about this morning. With the rose, they handed the rose to the little girl. And it doesn't matter what color, but they always insinuate an African American girl. Or black, whatever you identify as. I don't know, sometimes people like to go by different. I mean, have you ever seen this many people with red hair? If I add it all up, if you knew I only go from here to a place that's 4 miles away and I'm mostly on the bus, if you were to add up, I mean, that's like, the chances of all this happening are trillions. 1 in trillions. And they always try and do weird stuff to me. If you saw the video from earlier, where it literally looks as if they're all touching their butts, the guy, the action figure. Crazy stuff that they do to me. And like that girl right there, she's really just like itching. It's like it would appear they're itching. You want an itch in their vagina and stuff like that. And someone say, well, how is that what demons would do? How is that bad? they think I'm way more psychologically traumatized than I am. They think I'm way weaker than I am. They have a delusion that I'll get amnesia or I'll be more susceptible to their lies. If you watch all my videos, it's almost like I have to reiterate it every single video. I mean, I'm literally just Jesus Christ, and just like last time, I sound delusional and schizophrenic even like last time some of the stuff I was saying to people. I mean, I got crucified for a reason. If I really had magic powers like they talked about in the Bible as much, I mean, I don't want to get into it, but if I was as magic as they said I was in the Bible, would I really only have that many disciples? I think I would have a lot more disciples than that. And it's like I can't really go into everything at once. I've already done it. Or it's like that. They always do stuff like that. I swear to God, they try and make themselves look obsessively, like, overly sexual. Walk around me and always, like, that girl was touching her vagina. That guys earlier were touching their penises. That guy had, like, an action figure in his hand. They think that they can literally give me amnesia, traumatize me, make me look schizophrenic, make me look like a bad person. They're trying to do all that when really it's like they're just giving me evidence that there's something going on here, like a crime, like some sort of, like, you know, the Zodiac killer, like how there's crimes that happen and no one can figure it out. Like, there's a video about It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Pepe Sylvia. Look up Pepe Sylvia online. That is exactly what this will be. Most people watch 5-10 minutes of my videos and only watch 1 or 2 videos. If you were to watch every single videos of mine and I told you which ones to watch in order, I might do a video where I condense everything down to the bare brass and nails of it. I think that's a good figure of speech. The most everything. My other video, I tried to do that too, where I condense it, and I would like to know what you would do in my position if you saw a bunch of people start dying there. If you pretend you had blue hair, and you're used to seeing like 2 or 3 people once in a while with blue hair, and then you notice like 5 people, and then you notice like 8, not like out of 10, but like, you know, out of however many, and then you notice a bunch of people walking around with action figures, and like, not a bunch, but like 5 people in like a week or 2 with action figures around. A bunch of people wearing kids' clothes for no reason, but not like this. I got to this area and there's a bunch of kids stuff. It's like it happened where it was like a normal area, and then all of a sudden they changed. Like, if you noticed everyone wearing, it's as obvious to me as a bunch of people. Like, for you, imagine if a bunch of people just started wearing shirts that said like, "I'm Satan" on it. And it's really that obvious to me that these things are happening to me. Imagine if you saw a bunch of people, like even the wagon thing, there's a wagon over there, and seeing a wagon once in a while is normal. But when they do it, it's like, how about this? I saw a wagon over there. The first day I saw a wagon randomly placed near Wendy's. Again, they want to insinuate that I'm a girl with red hair. And there's like Fiona, Miss Frizzle, Ariel, Anastasia. There's so many girls with red hair in like Disney movies and movies. And that was me, believe it or not. I'm God in human form, waiting for someone to notice me and understand me and talk to me. And even then, I don't like giving people 100% knowledge. I give people signs and hope that they can have the faith to take a leap of faith and follow me and listen to me and stop asking questions and just understand that even if I were a human, which I'm not, I can at least prove the Illuminati is real. I can at least prove, I should be able to prove I'm real. I know I will eventually. But I can prove that they're real. I can prove that something weird and strange is going on, even if someone want to call it a coincidence. I mean, if anyone's out there is in a conspiracy theories, you should be into this. Imagine this. You don't think it would be cool to be one of the people who helped me figure it out? Imagine moving to Miami. I would even pay for the plane ticket if I could talk to you and make sure you're a human, not one of them. And I could give you a cheap plane ticket and like be like, next month, $40, there and back. Come here and I'll show you what the hell is going on. And I'll really sit down with you and explain how this isn't normal and how it's not like I got here and there was like so and so many people with action figures and so many people with stuffed animals. This has nothing to do with Valentine's Day. It was before that too. And right around the time that I was making Lucifer and the Illuminati, I made them feel like action figures. If you see the videos where I matched everything up, I always know where they're going to be, where they're not going to be. like I'm voodooing them. Me seeing, me giving, how do I say this? Me almost making them give me this much evidence at the same time. That's what they would want to do anyways. It's almost like they feel like they can't stop because they feel like they're being blackmailed. And I literally said, I'm going to blackmail you one day with all this evidence about the Illuminati, because think about it. If they stop, what are they going to do? All not dye their hair red anymore? All not have kids stuff everywhere now? Stop putting stuff all over the stores? Stop touching themselves whenever they're around me? They thought all that stuff would scare me, intimidate me, give me amnesia. And you got to understand that the reason they're doing this is because you have to view it from another species' point of view. They have a control freak disorder where they want to control me, and it's also an addiction. It's like a fetish. They also are hubris and narcissistic in their thinking and almost near delusional, or I would say delusional, when it comes to what and how they think how smart I am and what I can accomplish. And they don't understand that I'm not going to sound as schizophrenic as some people might think if everyone were to watch my videos. If someone watched more than 10 minutes, if someone were to watch all my videos, I know they would see what I see. So, someone has to bear with me. Imagine being part of this, and I don't mean them. I mean something better than them. I can prove, you should see my video that I'm going to make next, which I'm going to put this out before that, but it's going to 100% prove that, like, and I don't worry, I talked about the Zodiac Killer, but I mean, I'm not going to be like, whoa, on camera, like, whoa, how'd I do that? You should see the other times I do that, where it looked, the license plate stuff I did, where I was talking, and then all of a sudden it said, yeah, on the license plate, when I was said, it's my job to say I'm Jesus Christ, I'm riding my bike at 10 miles per hour, 5 miles per hour, riding my bike down the road, and all of a sudden I stop, and the license plate happened to say, yeah. I mean, what do you think I did? Make the license plate? Or should I say this? What do you think I did? Especially make that person park there, pay that person, or time out the conversation like that? If you saw my video about me, I bet you will view it like this. La 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 la, schizophrenia, fucking drugs, blah blah blah. I bet you literally view me, Jesus Christ, as some homeless man just yelling about random conspiracy theories. Of course, that's what it's gonna sound like. Me coming to reveal the truth, the apocalypse, which can mean knowledge and disclosure, uncovering, stuff like that. Of course I'm going to sound crazy and insane. How do you expect me to tell you about heavenly things if I can't even tell you about earthly things? You should see my evidence for about the Matrix. And I bet you'll hear me say lizard people and Matrix and say, no way. That's why I need a conspiracy theorist. I need someone who wants to believe in that stuff. Because there's people who want to believe in Jesus and they don't think I have enough evidence. Or because they only watched a couple minutes of my video. There's some people who might see the evidence and think there's no way that's Jesus. As in me. I need someone who truly, subconsciously, and deep down wants to believe in aliens and demons and simulation theory and God and religion. I want someone who wants to see a mystery unraveled. I want someone to help me. Imagine if I send you videos and give you a mission and I'll pay you. I'll literally send you videos and say, timestamp every time there's a girl with red hair or I match up this word with this word. Timestamp every time timestamp every time I'm seeing through time, just to see if a human can do some work for me. Look at Disciple, where it's like, go fetch this. Let's do this together. Let's do this or that, whatever. Imagine if I can get someone who lives, from Washington, D.C. to here, it was, I think, $120. And if I can get a human who's into conspiracy theories, imagine, I wish I could pay you. Imagine monthly, we'd be able to live. And I don't mean, I'm not picking anyone up like this. It's like, I don't mean it like that. So, if someone would have the faith to be able to pick up their life or drop their life and carry me, those who seek their lives will lose it. Those who are willing to lose their lives will find it. I want someone, imagine it, even if someone could just, I'll do some research for you. I'll dedicate, imagine someone saying this, I'll dedicate 1 hour to so many of your videos. Name which ones. Prove to me that you can, imagine someone saying this to me as a human. You can prove to me it's a simulation. You can prove to me that there's songs about you. It sounds like a crazy person saying it. And I would say, I'm not a crazy person. I can prove it. I can prove that what's going on around me, even if it was a coincidence, which I know it's not, would be a very, 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 very insane and crazy coincidence where it wouldn't make sense unless you add the fact that there are reptilian shapeshifters, there is the Illuminati, and there is Jesus, as in me, and who else would they be after? If they're all the devil, then why wouldn't they be after me? So, I'll end that video, and like I said, I know that you probably hear rabble, 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 and I might as well just be saying schizophrenia, drugs, but I don't want to get riled up with this video, because I am a little bit, and I apologize. I try and be as calm as I can while I'm this stressed out, because believe it or not, God can get stressed out too, and that's not God in there walking by. Just so you know, none of these are God, none of these are Jesus. This isn't some reveal video, because I don't know, I always said I put signs in my videos and make things match up good, but I would never put a sign that I didn't say out loud. So hope you can at least subscribe, like, and please share. It sounds crazy that Jesus Christ would have to say that, I know. It's because someone said to me, why would God or the Son of God be on YouTube? Well, what if I told you that, imagine me going up to that guy saying I'm Jesus, he's gonna call the cops. He's gonna say there's some crazy man saying he's Jesus trying to talk to me. I mean, not literally call the cops, you know what I mean? Imagine going up to someone and saying, like, oh, I'm Jesus, would you like a minute to talk about Jesus? That's not gonna happen. No one's gonna believe in me. Because someone will say, why don't you go to skip disciples? Why don't you turn water into wine? Lucifer made it so everyone would expect me, because there was also stories about me that got carried away anyways. Lucifer made it so that everyone would think that I could turn water into wine, make bread fall from the sky, make clay pots into birds, and heal the blind and sick by touching them. So that when I came back, everyone would literally just view me as just another human. That's why I came here prepared with, I know it sounds weird, but evidence that the only thing it would take is someone taking the time to be into conspiracy theories or God or the Illuminati or aliens and demons, cryptids, something. It's almost like I could have a conspiracy theorist believe in me better than, or an atheist even, better than a Christian. And I prepared for it, because if everyone's going to be satanic and atheist by the time I'm in power anyways, I'm going to need the average citizen to love me. I'm going to need the average human to love me, and not just the 5% of people that are all religious. So I had to come back a little bit different this time. I'm going to end the video there, though. And like I said, just, I don't know. I mean, what do people, the people who watch my video, are you guys the same one? You watch it? What do you watch? The first couple of minutes and log off? Because I talked to a bunch of people, and they said they watch my video for 5-10 minutes, and they just think it's, like, crazy. Of course, if you watch one video for 5 or 10 minutes, of course you're going to think it's crazy. But, whatever.